Backtesting is extremely important. Here's why and how to do it. Hello everyone, it's James here from JEAFX. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of backtesting. Now before we dive into the video, I'd like to say thank you to Forex Tester 5 for sponsoring this video. Forex Tester 5 is my favourite backtesting software, so I decided to partner with them. Now there'll be more about this in the end of the video, but for now, let's get into some of the talking points. So first of all, what is backtesting? Well, backtesting is the act of using past price action and trading that as if it was current price action to test your strategies. It's in the name really, you go back and you test. Backtesting is often overlooked by new traders and traders in their earlier days because they're too focused on trying to make money now. So they're not looking for that delayed gratification, they're looking to make money on trades right now in live markets. The problem with this is the strategies they're using have not been tested. They haven't worked out if, for one, it's a profitable strategy, and if for two, even if it is profitable, can they profitably apply it? So backtesting is very important for actually understanding whether or not your strategies are successful and whether you should continue using them in the markets. Backtesting brings a range of benefits to your work long term. The first and arguably the biggest benefit that it brings is an answer to whether or not you're trading a profitable system. Before you backtest, if you're trading live, you have no idea whether what you're doing actually works. You can only really get a small span of data, and that will obviously be skewed by any mistakes you've made. If you go back and backtest, you can actually fill in months or years of data in a matter of days or weeks. So you can actually collect a lot of data on whether or not your trading system works before you go and take that to the live markets and risk real capital. Carrying out backtesting is going to give you a solid answer as to whether or not the system you're using works, or maybe it's just a pipe dream, or maybe you need to make some refinements before you can actually get it to be a successful system. Now the second benefit that backtesting brings, once you've worked out whether or not your system is winning, is the confidence. If you've backtested your approach and you've built a winning system, you've backtested the winning system and you can see now that it does win, if you continue to backtest that system, you're going to get massive confidence in that approach by seeing the results that it brings. When you're trading live, it can be easy to be thrown off by a single win or a single loss. When you're backtesting and you get to look at months of data in a small time span, this is going to instill confidence in you because you'll see that, okay, over 40 trades, we have, for example, 25 winners, 15 losses, and the winners are 2, 3, or 4 times bigger than those losing trades we've taken. If you have this data in front of you over a larger time span, it gives you confidence to apply this system into the live markets. Because you know that one single win and one single loss don't really matter. It's about the larger picture, and you have that valid backup of the larger picture results from your backtesting. Another of the key benefits that backtesting brings is experience. Now sure, this is not live market experience. You don't really have the psychology factor of money, loss and gain, but all the other market experience, reading the markets and building an eye for how the markets move, that is going to come from backtesting because of the amount of data you get to see in a small time span. To look over a year of price action data in real time is going to take you a year. To look over a year of price action data during backtesting, you could do this in 1 week if you set your mind to it. So there's a lot of information you can collect and a lot of market experience on reading charts that you're going to develop from backtesting that you couldn't get anywhere near as fast in live markets. So hopefully here you can see why backtesting is so important. It's going to speed up your trading journey. It's going to provide you with confidence, experience, and an answer to whether or not your system is good enough to take into the live markets. And it's going to do all of this a lot faster than if you were to do this yourself manually in real time. So how exactly do we backtest? Well, as mentioned at the start of the video, backtesting is the act of going back to past price data and trading that in a scenario where it's live. There are a few ways to do this. First of all, you can just go back in charts on MetaTrader or in TradingView and scale through with a replay mode where you skip the charts back. But this isn't really going to give you any data. Now the alternative to that, and in my opinion the best way to do it, is by using Forex testing softwares. For example, Forex Tester 5, the sponsor of this video. Now I used Forex Tester 5 and I thought this was absolutely brilliant, so they're currently the only company that I've decided to partner with. I've turned down many partnerships, but Forex Tester 5 caught my eye because of the true value they bring to traders. Now most of my students in my group do use Forex Tester 5 for their backtesting because it gives you analytics and all of this other information. So let me show you how I backtest using Forex Tester 5. So this is Forex Tester 5 and this is what I use to backtest, hence why I partnered with them. Because their software was better than any of the others I've used and gives you a lot more freedom with testing than things like TradingView. So there's a few ways you can backtest. You could use TradingView, but the problem with that is you are very limited on the data and they're not going to give you any analytics. There are then other Forex testing softwares like Soft4FX. That one is okay, but it's a lot clunkier to use and it's not as streamlined and it misses a lot of the essential features that I really love from Forex Tester 5. So the reason that I like Forex Tester 5 so much is because it is a simulation. It's not just a chart software. It's going to save all of the information in here on the trades that you've taken, and you can actually then generate a report from that. So you could actually carry out testing on months of data, and rather than having to manually track it all as you go, you could just save the report at the end and you'd have all of the information there that you needed. So this is how Forex Tester 5 works. Let's say we want to sell Euro JPY now. We could go ahead to the market order button and we could click sell. We can risk 1%. And let's say we want our stop loss to be at 140.7. We want our target to be at 139.25, for example. We then sell, and as you can see, we now have a sell. We have our target and we have our stop loss. We can then allow price to play forward, kind of in a simulated fashion, like so. And what that's then going to do is either obviously tag you out in a loss, as it just did here, or tag you out in a profit if price reached the full target. Now you can see on this account, which I just opened up to show you, we have a total of 2 losses, unfortunately, and no wins. But what that's going to do is actually track all of that for you. It's going to show you your net profit. It's going to show you your overall profits, your gross loss, your profit per month, which will be obviously averaged out if you were to take the same trade for a month. As you can see here, it's not too pleasant for this simulation. And then it's going to give you all the information on how many trades you've taken, how long they last, and all of that information that's going to be very valuable to you as a trader. So this is one of my favorite features of Forex Tester 5. This reporting is going to give you a lot of value and save you a lot of valuable time having to manually tally things up. You can just print a report out. It's going to have commissions. It's going to have all of the spreads, super realistic trading environment, and all the information will be there for you to review without you having to manually track it as you go. Now, another of the few other features I like about Forex Tester are, first of all, this built-in risk management is so valuable. When I was using other Forex Tester softwares, they didn't have this, and it takes up so much time. So investing in Forex Tester 5, in my opinion, saving yourself the time here and saving yourself the time with the manual reporting is going to be well worth it. Now, one of the other things I do really like about this is multi-time frame analysis. Let's say I wanted to draw some supply zones here on the 30-minute time frame. If I wanted to go to the hourly, that will still be there as well. And if I wanted to go to the 5-minute, that is also still going to be there. So this is really valuable because it saves you a lot of time when you're doing your testing over, for example, some of the other trading softwares you can get to simulate. You have to manually analyze every single time frame, which gets a bit daunting and isn't too realistic because in live markets, when you're using something like TradingView, the charts will cross over. This also has data going back, 10 plus years for certain assets, as opposed to TradingView, you're only going to be able to go back 2 weeks, 3 weeks if you're trading the low time frames. So if you want to build a strategy, I would personally recommend Forex Tester 5. That is what I use, and that is the one that I think is going to bring you the most value in your work. Now, if you do want to join, thanks to my partnering with them, I do have a code for you, and that's going to save you 10%. It's already not that expensive anyway, and well worth the investment, but that 10% code is going to take you even further and help you save on your investment into this backtesting software. If you decide to use Forex Tester 5, that is going to help your journey progress a lot faster. But even if you don't, make sure you focus on the importance of backtesting. Remember the key points I've said from this video. You need to backtest because it's going to help you improve, build experience, work out if you are trading a viable system, and also give you confidence in the application of that system. So I hope this video has given you some beneficial points to work with. If it has, please do drop a like and make sure to check out my channel for more videos. If you want to get Forex Tester 5, use the link in the description. There's going to be a discount down there just for you. And all in all, I hope you found value in this video. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.